Sunny Monday afternoon in Winchester, just outside the office here in Stockbridge Road, just about to walk up the road, a few minutes to Peter Symonds College, massive sixth form college in the centre of Winchester, just over 3,000 students studying A-levels at Peter Symonds. The principal, Neil Hopkins, asked me if I would bring the Secretary of State for Education to Peter Symonds to have a look at the excellent work they're doing, particularly with the maths specialism and the number of students that we're able to send from Peter Symonds to Oxford and Cambridge each year. And I've done it. Michael Gove's coming here this afternoon. We're going to go and meet the Education Secretary now and meet some of the students up at Peter Symonds.
Hi Neil, it's lovely to see you. Yes,
do come in.
It was in Farnborough.
It was indeed.
Yes, it's lovely to see you. Nice
Morning,
to
comrades.
Hi,
good to see you.
Good to see you.
How are you doing? Sunshine.
How do you do? Very nice to see you.
Come in.
Thank you.
Very much. Thank you. A coffee?
I'd love a cup of coffee. Fantastic.
And I just want you to be suitably impressed by the special Secretary of State biscuits.
Wow, Oreos as well.
I have never seen a chocolate biscuit in this college. Well, fair enough, we're making the efficiency gains and so forth. What we are concerned is about proposals to change the funding methodology.
Yes.
Which isn't a matter of cutting the overall average funding, is it? It's a matter of,
Yes.
some people burst off something.
You've got 3,000 students at the moment.
3-2, I think it is, yeah.
How many apply?
Good question.
2,784.
Sorry?
2,784 applications this year. But you see, young people at that age apply to
A variety of institutions. Yes, sorry, I do beg your pardon. I'm really sorry to interrupt. Students, my name is Michael Gove, and I'm an MP, Secretary of State for Education. I'm here because your MP, Steve Brine, is very proud of the success of the sixth form college, in particular its recent success in mathematics. One of the things that your principal was telling me is that there's another school down the road called Winchester College. I hadn't really heard of it before, but apparently you not only get more students into top selective research-based universities, but this college does better overall in terms of its A-level performance.
It was on topics that we'd done in GCSE, but they just built one stage further on those
on the knowledge and expertise that you'd already developed. Yes. So it wasn't as though you were being introduced dramatically to something.
Into something completely new. It was just building what was already done.
I was going to say about continuing with what Matt said. It's quite good because it's not like a sudden change. It's gradual, and instead of it's suddenly your feet are taken from under you, kind of built into it, and it's easy to adjust to. So people who say are scared of going to college and thinking, oh yeah, maths would be a hell of a
We're in the Learning Resource Centre, otherwise known as the library here at Peter Symonds, and the Secretary of State Michael Gove is just behind me there talking to some students. We've just been into a maths class, talking to them about their aspirations and why they chose math as a career path that they hope to take and where they hope to go university-wise, whether they wish to go and study maths or medicine or computer sciences. Really interesting conversation with them about their career choices and their aspirations and why they're studying maths. And we talked a bit about tuition fees and the impact of that on higher education for them and the decisions that they will take. Really interesting, and the Secretary of State hopefully taking a lot from his visit here to Peter Symonds Sixth Form College. See him talking now to the students.
The principal of Peter Symonds College. We've been very pleased with a visit today from Michael Gove, the Secretary of State for Education. We asked him to come especially to look at our maths A-level provision here, which is A, very good, and B, very big. We have something like 1,000 students studying maths, and we're very pleased to show it off to him.
Gove, what brings you to Peter Symonds College today? What are your reflections?
It's a fantastic sixth form college, and I'm really glad I've had the opportunity to meet some of the students and to talk to the principal as well. It's been hugely successful, but I've got to make sure that it carries on being successful. Money's tight, but I know that money that's spent on the education of the students here will go a long way. They're highly motivated, and thanks to the campaigning work that you've done, Steve, I understand better what their needs are, and I'll try to make sure they get the support they need.
Well, thanks for coming at the completely other end of the education spectrum. We have a deficit of primary places in Winchester. There is no reason why a free school couldn't be the answer here. What would you say to local parents who worried about primary places, me being one of them?
Yeah, well, we've done everything possible to try to make it easier for primary schools to expand and for new primary schools to be set up. And what we found elsewhere in the country is that free schools are often a very quick way in which we can get new primary provision. So I'll work with you, Steve, and with anyone else who wants to make sure that we get extra primary places, because Winchester and the surrounding area is a fantastic place to live. That's why the population's risen, but if it's going to stay an attractive place for young families, then we need that investment and we need creativity about making pounds go further.
Well said. We need to go and get on the London train.
Okay.
But thanks for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.